Okay, so I wanted to show you what the area I live at is like. It's not upscale, it's not fancy or luxurious at all. But yeah, these buildings are kind of buildings where teachers can live, university teachers. I've heard that quite a few have moved away. I don't know the reason. There was some kind of reason why a lot of teachers have moved away. In the back you can see where my children and I are living, like the yellow building. We are living on the 6th floor, on the very top floor. Yeah, people are like gathering here to dance, which is a healthy and fun activity. Like, a lot of people enjoy doing that. Not everybody. My former mother-in-law did not enjoy going to like dancing with other people or doing some kind of other activity. She was like a helicopter, always following me and my children around, basically like mostly my children, not allowing me to take care of my children when they were little. Then yeah, a few people gather here to chat or just sit here and breathe in some fresh air. The air has been really, really fresh. Like you can see here, most buildings are like brown. And like this one is like kind of like red brown and like white-ish. There used to be a supermarket in here, which wasn't very clean or not clean at all. Like I sometimes bought a few things here, but like vegetables. In winter I still bought them because everything else was too far away. But I don't know, like the meat was kind of like frozen and thawed, and it wasn't good quality at all. So usually if I bought it once and then kind of saw the quality, what the quality was like, I wouldn't buy it again. Yeah. So yeah, like this compound was built, I don't know, maybe in 2017 or 16 or something. Like when I first moved into our apartment, which was also an apartment for teachers, this like the higher buildings were just being built. So those are not completely new, but kind of they were new a few years ago. Usually when I pick my children up from school, their school bus will also walk down this road. A lot of the times there are a lot of people right now. It's not so busy because today's Saturday, so like most of the students aren't here. I believe many maybe go home to their hometowns on Saturdays, or I don't know why, like maybe some have already graduated. Like if they graduate, then they may be done with the classes in, I don't know, like May or something. So yeah, it's kind of, it's nice enough here in like spring and summer because the green, like the trees are green. In spring there's a time when the trees have like lots of pink flowers where it's really beautiful, but like the houses here, I'm not a fan of the houses here and how it looks in winter. It's kind of just very gray or not very colorful in winter. I don't know if you can see it in this video, but usually I'm just not a big fan. Yeah, there are a few like funny things in these little gardens, like the deer you can see here. Yeah, these houses are also buildings built for teachers and their families. So usually only if you're a teacher or belong to a teacher's family, you can rent or buy these houses, these apartments. Okay, there are quite a few vegetables and fruits. A lot of them are not from here. Like these fruits don't grow in this area yet. There's also corn, some huge eggs, some more corn, and some more vegetables. Yeah, these are like, some of these are local vegetables that are grown around this area, or maybe a bit further south, but like kind of not too far away. You can usually smell if the vegetables are kind of local vegetables or if they have been shipped through all of China. usually like the more local ones will have some kind of soil on them, and like I don't know, they just smell really fresh. So yeah. So some melons being sold here. Usually, sometimes there are also like goats here, and it's not the goats that are being sold, but goat's milk, which I think some people like to give babies to drink, like if they can't drink mother's milk. Yeah, here's this cool, like this cool, like here's one school. But not my, like it's not my children's school. They still have to take a bus to get to their school. This is where, like, this is the compound where my in-laws both used to live. My mother-in-law died in 2024, and my father-in-law is still living here. Like not in this building, but in another building in the compound. Okay, let's check out the compound as well. I have to first check for cars. They don't stop for for people who are crossing the street, not even for small kids. So I always have to take my kids to the school bus, because even though they tend to think that they are already old enough to go there themselves, but the traffic is just horrible, and they like to run. They don't always watch out for cars and stuff. So yeah, so this is the compound where my in-laws used to live, and my former father-in-law still lives. It was also the first time I visited Siping, it wasn't built yet. It was finished a few times afterwards. Like, I can't remember the year. I think like 2015 or 16. The first time I visited Siping was in 2013. So yeah. So at first my in-laws used to live in a small house that looked like countryside, and then they moved into a flat. And yeah, it's also pretty okay in summer, but in winter it's all gray and kind of depressing.